hello without showing my Tajas.
Central Petroleum Company, better known as Simpico Lubricants, is a trusted name for high quality and performance lubricants. Simpico lubricants are proven to excel in heavy duty applications with over 260 national and international championship pulling titles. Simpico lubricant customers have proven the benefits and savings of trusting their equipment to Simpico lubricants. If you own or operate trucks, tractors, or heavy equipment, call today 1-800-553-1891 or online at simpico.com.
The official fan app for truck and tractor pulling. Sign up, pick winners, win cash. It's that easy. Fullpull.us.
At Profab Machine, we strive to provide competitive, top-notch quality transmissions, transfer cases, and driveline products for truck and tractor pulling competition. Profab uses modern machinery and the latest technology to produce high-caliber products. From the product materials to the heat treating process, quality and satisfaction are our number one priority. Profab Machine, trusted since 1987.
Heavy diesel rebuilds and machine work is High Plains Performance's specialty. Their team of qualified and experienced professionals are at the top of their industry. Contact Doug for a quote today.
The Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association is the largest of 3 sanctioned national pulling associations with 16 classes and more than 350 competing vehicles streamed on outlawpulling.tv.
Truck and tractor pulling is evolving, and these guys are helping lead the charge. Jason Schultz, Logan Stevens, Jason Bittinger, Bert Forbes, real insight, real conversations, one goal: to grow the sport of truck and tractor pulling. Welcome to the Let's Grow Pulling podcast.
Welcome back to Let's Grow Pulling. I'm Logan Stevens, along with some of the best commentators here. We got, oh golly, I can't introduce anyone without introducing Stu first down there in the corner.
What's up,
then
man?
we got
What's up?
good old Jason Bittinger and his co-pilot Seth, to lovely making.
You guys got me?
Missouri. Yes, Jason, we got you.
Lasso.
Schultz, however, seems to be fighting some technical gremlins, as we like to call it.
He's on the 17th hole and he's in the bunker.
Same with Jason Bittinger there. So it's going to be a little bit of an interesting night tonight. We're going to kick it off here soon with some guys that are actually putting on a phenomenal poll this weekend. Cody Lewis and his whole crew there out in Macon, Missouri. Beautiful grounds that they're on out there for the next 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, putting on a phenomenal NTPA truck and tractor pull out there. And then after that, I need to check my notes because it's Biddy's time. And then we are bringing on Brandon Lee to talk about his weekend in the Buck. And then after that, it is What's Stewing with Stu.
What's stewing? What's stewing?
We got Seth here too.
Seth! What's up, brother?
As with usual, Seth, tell us about your weekend. You get the first 10 minutes of the show. How was the Buck?
It was a good show, other than the rain and all that. But other than that, it was pretty good. It was a little tight in the staging area, both nights, which I mean the rain didn't help at all. On Saturday night, they ended up squeezing it down. So I had they maximized it down to 30 foot on the start, took away the middle, and of course the rain didn't help whatsoever. I was out there walking around in my boots and my shorts, just rocking it. And then before the show started on Friday, me and Biddy went to the concessions, and I had so many compliments about the start line, and I had I think 5 or 6 people tell me how good I am and everything on the start line. They just told me, they said, keep doing what you're doing. You make all the good shots and everything.
Nice.
It was pretty crazy to go to the concession stand with a superstar, a full bowl.
Yes, sir.
There was people asking for autographs through the fence, and I'm like, he's taking videos right now. You cannot be signing autographs. Seth.
Did he get like a free hot dog or free ice cream or anything? Like, how did that work?
They didn't. Actually, they ended up running out of food that one night.
Oh.
Last night they ran out of food. It was crazy.
Wait a minute. They ran out of food and I wasn't there. That's a first.
So, yeah, I know Cody's waiting, though, right? Is Cody here?
Cody is here. You ready
Yeah.
for him?
Go ahead and bring him in. Yeah.
Let's bring
get
him
up on
in.
the bacon stuff. We're headed his direction.
Nice. There he
There
is.
he is.
What's up, guys?
How are you guys?
Oh,
So I'm driving.
I'm not
We're
driving.
waiting on you.
I'm not driving.
so
All right, so this is Steven Schaus. For those of you who don't know, we promote this together, and because Steven's not out, he stays under his rock. So
Okay.
So who is Steven here? I don't think I've ever met him.
there you go. Now's the time.
Yeah, it's just grew up here, and I've been part of the Show Me Showdown track crew back in the day, or the early days, back when it early '90s and stuff, and just stayed with it. And then we helped put the Outlaw show on out here last few years and stuff. And then, like I said, Cody and I got together, and on this, I've known Cody forever. We've known each other forever here, so just kind of been around the pulling world forever on the deal. So we decided to try to bring this thing back, get it back where it kind of used to be.
Nice.
Well, there you go. So
We are excited.
So are we.
Yeah, very excited. Very excited. The camper's been rolling in like crazy the last couple of days. It's filling up in here.
Ooh, campers. I love campers. I love campers.
Heck yeah.
So let's just jump right into it. Give us the whole lowdown on what we are planning for this weekend at the Show Me Showdown.
Go ahead.
You want the class rundown or just what's in store for everybody?
Let's get what's in store for everybody, and we'll go through the classes after that.
Well, we're definitely going to eat good all weekend long.
We are going to
We Thursday night is, help me out, was it
brisket.
brisket on Thursday night?
There
Ooh.
you go.
We got
Ooh.
pork steaks
Pork
on
steak on Friday.
Friday
Oh.
night,
Full meals.
Yeah,
with
full
the
meals
dessert,
with everything.
dessert included,
and then we got a shrimp boil on Saturday night for everybody.
Oh, man.
all catered.
Sounds amazing.
We got a air conditioning building up here where the pullers will be pulling headquarters, so the pullers can go in there throughout the daytime, hang out in the AC, do whatever they need to do. We'll have all kinds of snack, whatever's
They've
in there.
got snacks in
Yeah.
there, soda in there,
Cool.
water.
Just a place to stay out of the heat, somewhere to go and stay out of the heat
Yep.
there. Then
We've already got 3 haulers here.
yeah,
Nice.
Who got the early arriver award?
Courses.
Wow.
Horses.
Danny, he was traveling with him.
Well, there you go. That gets the biggest trophy of the weekend there. How's the fairgrounds itself shaping up? I saw it earlier in the back while you were in makeup. We had your wife there hanging some lights.
Come
What?
on, man. She didn't know that. She's sitting across the table from me, and she has that displeased look on her face.
How's everything else coming together?
Pretty good. We've got all the Nick Bloomberg and my oldest son Cruz. They striped all of the pit area for the haulers. Golly, now Nick's going to go out and put stripes down for the general parking.
Nice.
Because people can't park straight without a line. So
Yes.
Have you been to Walmart? They can't park straight when there is a line anyway.
True story.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. No, that's awesome. I'm glad for you guys said it. It sounds like it's going to be well organized. I'm really proud of you guys for getting it so organized ahead of time. That's really cool.
Well,
So
we're
how's
trying
the
to-
track itself shaping up?
Well, that's Steven's world.
It's I can promise you, I was telling the guys earlier, I don't want to lose my paycheck, but there's probably no flatter track around here in the country right now. It just got GPS'd, and it's to the T, flat.
Oh, wow.
Finish line. So,
Nice. Okay.
And we got to put some water on it because all the heat here, of course, we're going to water. As soon as the sun goes down, we're going to fire the sprayer up. We'll get out there and open it up, get some moisture down in it.
Which Steven did that last night.
Yeah.
Last night too.
So, it's coming
Cool.
around.
Cool.
The old sun just sucks it out pretty fast.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, or for those who are new to kind of the whole track deal, what does or what do you do to get the track so perfectly flat?
We've got a really, really good excavating company here in town and got really good ties to it. And they, like I said, he was out here with the dozer out here and had the GPS on it and got it down to just pushed everything down, and he's got that on his skid loader too. But I went through here with the dozer, just laid it. I mean, it's right on the money right now.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So you've got the track lined out, you got the grounds lined out. What is left to do this week to get ready to kick it off on Thursday night?
Well,
a lot. Because
Yeah.
here's the deal, so many polls that you have, hey, the polls on Friday, so people roll in on Thursday night. Well, that's just not the situation. I mean, it's a small town, guys, right? So when they come up the off ramp, 3 semis, and they come up to the Side and Stricker building over there, they instantly make a phone call out to the fairgrounds and say, "Hey guys, are you ready?"
Here they come.
Because people are coming, and it's Monday. So I was thinking Tuesday, and we'd have our whole Polars concierge area set up and running, and so they got us by a half a day. So we've got a little more safety fence to put up, and
Some banners.
yeah, some banners to put up. Not too bad there. We got another day's worth of work.
Yep.
Long day.
So that's all coming together. Before we go over the whole class list, what are the classes that you two are most looking forward to this weekend?
I'm excited to see that. Well, of course, the 4-wheel drive trucks, we like them. We've had them, but we haven't had the Pro Stocks or even the Unlimited Supers. The diesel. I mean, there's a lot of classes.
Now, hold up. You said 4-wheelers there first. Are you just sucking up to the guy next to you, or?
He doesn't want to watch 34-wheel drive. Don't let him kid you. But he wants some smoke.
Yeah, we the diesel 4-wheel drives. I mean, all of them are good, but we haven't seen anything, in making for years. Like the heavy pros, or the big pros have not been here in forever. The big supers haven't been here forever. So, and then the diesel supers. So it's neat to get them classes back here when they used to run here. So
The minis.
I mean, and the minis.
I'm so excited about
and the minis. I mean, we're excited to see everybody. Don't get us wrong. A lot of these classes have not been here in years, and it's nice to have some different classes back in here.
So, I was just skimming through the classes there. Every class pulls 2 nights, correct?
Correct.
There you go. So, Thursday night kicking it off there. And I assume this is not the actual class list, but light supers, diesel super stock tractors, modified 2-wheelers, modified 4-wheel drive trucks, the lovely modified minis, and modified tractors to round that night off. Friday's kicking it off again with the light super stock tractors, super stock opens. For those who don't know, that's a mix. We like to call it duel of the fuels down there in Louisville, but diesel and alcohol running and gunning together.
That's cool.
Followed up by Pro Stocks, and then your 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive trucks, one of which the 4-wheelers being the Super Stock diesel editions, and then the modified minis. Saturday, the big night, kicking it off there, diesel Super Stock tractors, open Super Stock tractors, Pro Stock tractors, Super Stock diesel 4-wheel drive trucks, modified 4-wheel drive trucks, and modified tractors. So I guess the big question of the week is, are we going to see renowned diesel super pullers like Cole and Ross try to make both the diesel supers and the open supers there Saturday night? That's going to be
I hope so.
a wild thing to watch.
I hope so.
So
Actually, numbers wise, Thursday's our biggest night because
Really?
for the minis, just throwing that out there, we strategically put those classes so people could come here and go to Henry. But
Yeah.
That's true.
So we lose in the two-wheel drives. So as far as any of the outlaw pullers, they had a hook Saturday night. So the two-wheel drives, we put them on Thursday and Friday just so we could get as many as we could. But those are big classes. Your two-wheel drives will be a big class. So you lose that class size
Yeah.
to Saturday. And the minis will be a pretty decent class too. So that's a lot of hooks you're losing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how about from the fans side? What are they coming to expect here going into the event?
Well, one of the requests that we had, there were two requests that we kind of kept hearing around town. They wanted to see minis and semis, and well, you can only have so many,
Yeah.
So, and the minis have a better number count, and they're cool, and so that's kind of what we chose as far as adding a class that we hadn't had. Well, hardly ever.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think they were here years ago, but I don't remember how long ago that was. It's been a long time ago since the minis have been here.
Well, the minis are always fun. The minis are wild, man. The minis is like you give cocaine to a midget and you tell them get on a regular size Harley Davidson and go. Like they're insane. I love it. Minis are always a wild show.
They are.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have came up with it quite like that. But yeah.
When I think of a mini rod going nuts, I think of a midget on top of a regular sized motorcycle just hopped up on cocaine or something and just going insane. That's what I think of a midget. Like I love the mini rods. I love them.
I really hope my wife is not watching this. She won't. Let me
Yeah,
buy
I'm
a
sorry.
mini rod because-
Jason told me I didn't have to have a filter on this show, so I'm not.
yes, no, that part's good. I've been wanting to buy a mini rod, and she says no because of all the reasons you're talking about how wild this stuff is.
Hey, remember this line, and this is true. No is always 2 drinks away from maybe.
That's right.
I like that.
So there you go. That's my advice.
I mean, we could probably work a deal out if you want to make a test pass and buy one of ours. We can swing it by.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
You could fix him up, couldn't you?
I would love
we
to.
We could get him taken care of.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take note of that for sure.
So, seeing there, $60 gets you a 3-day pass. How's all that work? Is it open pits? Do you have to get a pit pass? How's all this work?
So once you pay for your ticket, the pits are open. Yeah, you just got to come in and pay for your ticket, and the pits are open. After that, the $60 deal that ran up midnight last night. That was literally the world's cheapest 3-day Grand National ticket price ever.
Yeah, that's an amazing price. That's crazy. That's an awesome deal. Like that's great.
It is.
Yeah.
So who's helping? Of course, you've got your whole family putting it on, but who else is helping you actually get this event going and putting it on this whole weekend?
Well, that's a crazy loaded question. I mean, there's it takes a ton of people.
Yeah, I think our last count, I don't know, we're pushing 50 or 60 people, somewhere around that neighborhood.
Wow.
of just to have everything we need around here. And then we've had guys in and out of here all week long, coming out helping us all week long, and they'll be here during the show, and then everybody else will come in on Thursday night. We'll have a walkthrough Wednesday night. Everybody knows what they got to do, and then I went down the list the other day. It's somewhere around the 50 mark, I think, is where we're setting at. And we actually need more, but that's just what we're getting by with.
We have two people, and I said this last year because it still amazes me because I'm not this guy, right? So we've got Eric Claypool, who's pulled for a long time, Nick Bloomberg, who's been great friends with us for a lifetime. They take off all week, to help with this pull, and that amazes me. You know, my kids, well, I mean, they have to. I'm paying them. They hear, and so and my wife, she's been doing this for 9 months.
Yeah, she's the rock star of this whole deal. She's done all the marketing on this thing and has got this thing out there the way it has been.
That's
we
awesome.
get full time, and she actually might get to enjoy this. The last 9 months, not so much, because it's like a monster. You know, the social media thing it's just overwhelming.
Well, you know where I come from on this, guys. You follow me since the last couple of weeks that I've been on here. And it doesn't have to be alcohol. If you create a party atmosphere and make it an event, I think you're going to get more and more crowds coming. You're going to increase your numbers every year. So I'll tell you what, next year, if I can afford to just quit my job and do this full time, I would volunteer to love and come and help you guys and show up a couple of days early and help you set up. Before I had a couple Busch Lights, before I get a couple Busch Lights, and then I go, wow, no, start doing interviews and everything else. But yeah, I would love to come and visit you guys and see. I've never been to your event. I'd love to come and see it and help you guys. I really, really would. I would.
So you've got an open invitation.
Well, thank you.
The next question that I love to ask promoters here is: have you already started planning for next year's event?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
We have to survive this year. That's why both of our wives. I'm not joking. I'm serious.
Yeah, dead serious.
We lost money last year, and both of our wives said we don't get 3 strikes. We get 2. So it has to work this year, guys.
Okay.
So what he's saying is we're still taking sponsorships right now.
Yeah.
But hey, as far as you asked about people, so it's really interesting because the dirt contractor that is helping us, which is my father-in-law, and so he's been pulling since 1977, 73,
Wow.
something.
Wow.
And he doesn't pull anymore. And the guy that's going to be out there running the dozer, if it's not my wife's brother, his name is Richard Waldron. And when I started pulling, I bought in half a pulling truck, 4-wheel drive, with him, and he's out there working on the track. So
wow.
The knowledge that's on the track is amazing. We've got one guy on that runs a skid loader on which end? Starting end?
Yeah. John. Yeah.
He's been here since the first Show Me Showdown. Period.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now, how many years have you guys been going after this?
Just us two, or
this would be the
how
second
many years
year.
have you guys been doing it, and then how long has the Show Me Showdown been around for?
Oh boy! So the Show Me Showdown, this is the second year with us doing it, taking over. But it was started, with Dean Carroll and David Marino and several in town here. They started years and years ago, back in
I think that was 87.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the 80s.
I'm close.
And it ran, I'm going to lie to you, it's 20-some years it ran out here because, back in the day, we had Dave Hager was a sled back then with the Iron Man, and there's a lot of people involved in the chamber and stuff, and they had plaques because he was here every year. They made him a plaque on whatever year and anniversary it was and stuff, and it ran up until, I can't remember the last year we had it here, and then it's just dormant for a little while, and we had a few outlaw shows here, and then we decided we got permission from Dean there last year, and Dean and
they were great outlaw shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
shows.
When you two guys took it over a couple of years ago, they always say it takes a fresh set of eyes to see something that the other person normally, glazes over. They haven't seen it, right? Because they see it all the time. What was the first 1 or 2 things that you guys saw, no matter what it was with this event, whether it was promoting the actual track, the stands, whatever it was? What was the first thing you two guys agreed on, looked at each other and went, this is going to be our first thing we're going to fix, or we're going to modify a little bit? What was that?
Probably where we're setting out. For me, I'd say probably where we're setting out now in the VIP deal.
Okay.
trying to give back to our sponsors, trying to get,
Gotcha.
we have a lot of support from the sponsors and stuff, and trying to get something where they want to be involved, and then the other, then get it to where the pullers want to come too, not just be
Okay.
that, that event on the schedule, just to make
that makes
event
sense.
We will not take your partnership money if you do not come to the event. Period.
Okay.
Not happening. You
Okay.
have to come to the event
Yeah.
because you have to experience the event. This isn't a hole in the wall deal. It's not just a pull. It's an event, and last year that worked out very well, forcing them because some of them they're like, this isn't their gig.
Yeah, it's not their cup of tea.
But they had a blast, and they couldn't believe how much fun they had. So,
And that's great you said that it's an event, because that's kind of where my has been. I'm not that bright, but my mindset has been to get new people into the sport. You have to show them a good time first, and out of, let's say, maybe 10 people, you're going to get 3 or 4 that are now pulling fans that will not only come back to your event next year, they're going to go to other events a few weeks or a week or so after your event. So now you just increase those numbers, keep rolling it year and year, and we're going to be in a really good spot 3-4 years from now.
we hope so.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. We've also got we've got music each night after.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We've got that on Thursday night. We've got just an intimate setting where we're having our meals and stuff with just two guys. And,
Nice.
And they're just singing just acoustic stuff. And then Friday night it's a country band, and Saturday night it's a rock band.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, there you go. Now
That's going to bring a lot of people too. That will definitely bring more people into it too. That's a good job for you guys. That's really good.
Now, before we wrap this up and let you guys get back to all the work that you have left to do, who's kind of your big partners? Who's helping you out the best? Or let's just go down the list of who you'd like to thank.
So that's a very long list. Sheraton Valley is our title sponsor, and they do amazing things for us. Unbelievable. I mean, we have several very, very good sized sponsors. We've got so we have CCOM that sponsored us last year, and they came even and helped more this year. We've got a local farm trust that they partnered with us last year, and this year came back and helped us, and we needed help with the meals. The meals they got out of control, and that was my fault. And gosh, they just stepped right back up to the plate, helped us with that.
Sergeant Sugarnovi.
Yeah,
with all the equipment, we're loaded out here with John Deere equipment. I mean,
Nice.
we've got it. They'll basically whatever we want, they'll flood us with whatever we need out here, and they've
awesome.
done that. So we've got plenty of equipment. They've been a big help.
We've got a local, just 5 miles from here, a tractor dealer, and he's brought. Gosh, he's bringing us 6 tractors. We need little ones, compact ones, to pull, keep the vehicles pulled up.
Yeah.
And
it's got the bad boys. They're bad boys.
And he didn't even have what we needed, so he called around and got them and took care of it. I said, we can go get them. No way. He's taking care of the whole.
That's cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's cool.
So, well, it looks like someone tripped over their internet cable there.
Uh-oh. Did they freeze?
And they look more frozen than an ice cube in the Antarctic. So.
Oh, no. Looks like me after about 4 of those Salisbury steaks, and I just have a stroke and I'm stuck. I'm telling you, man, Salisbury steaks are great, and those TV dinners do, but you eat more than 4, there's so much sodium in them, you can feel your left arm going numb. Like, they're dangerous. Sorry, I have to add in a little bit of humor every so many minutes. I gotta.
Oh, I figured that there.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they're.
Hey, there, you're back. Yay!
There we go.
The FCC cut us off.
So, well, Cody, do you have any final things before we wrap this up and we keep on rolling?
Gosh, guys, I mean, we're so excited for this event. I mean, we've been working on this for literally we've been working on this on and off for 9 months, more on than off by far.
Wow.
And I think we're going to have an amazing event. And I keep saying that because I see all the work that's gone into it and just to the details. And man, I'm a puller, so everything I look at it through the puller's eyes, and I'm a business owner, so I look at it through the business owner's eyes of, if someone partners with you to give you any kind of money, somebody had to work for that, and it's important. So we have to be able to give them back so it's justifiable, so they'll do it again next year.
Yeah.
And that's and then the show, well, you partner with good people and good associations, and that's going to make the show go good for the crowd. So
that's awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for taking a little bit of time out of your busy schedules, and we will let you get back to getting this wonderful event put together.
Good luck, guys. Cheers to you. Good luck this weekend.
We'll
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Again, open invitation, and then I'll check in with you on the mini.
Yeah, please do, dude. Please do. They're wild.
That's going to get entertaining there. Have a good night.
See you guys.
And there you go.
That was a great interview.
Valley.
Dude, what happened? It's just me and you. Where'd everybody go? Did I scare them away?
I don't know. They all decided to play technical difficulties.
Oh, dude, I think what happened, they were afraid the FCC pulling our plug when I made the mini rod comment about a motorcycle and a midget and cocaine. I think that's what it was.
That's phenomenal. Before we transition to our next guest here, Steve and Morgan Shackelford, to tell us a little bit about the kind of, if you want to call it, sister event, the same name, same first name, different last name. The Show Me Shootout in Warrensburg, Missouri. I've got a quick deal from Chris Kilbarger here.
Okay.
After last week, I found the new snack for Stu. Look up an Italian ice cream cone by G&R.
Dude, I tell you what, he knows me. Us fat guys think the same. I've got Luigi's Italian ice in my freezer right now, but I'm going to look that up now that he said that. That's a good idea. It's less sugar than regular ice cream usually that I find at the grocery store, so that's a great idea. Thank you, Chris. That's good, brother.
Got Chandler Pickler chiming in there. Dennis is getting back in the seat again.
Nice.
That's going to be super cool to see. But we're going to jump kind of to the other side of the state and bring on Steve and Morgan Shackelford to tell us a little bit about their event.
Nice.
Howdy, folks. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you guys?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, guys. How are you
right now.
So I happen to notice you guys are in two completely different areas. What's going on right now? How's the preparations for the event coming along?
It's coming along great. Is Morgan on here with us?
She is.
Yeah.
It's coming along great. We got a lot of people that are helping with this project and with this event. And I hate to say it, it'll jinx us, but it just kind of happens. Everybody knows their job and what to do and when to do it, and it just kind of happens. Morgan is certainly the anchor. I'll let her add some to that, but the preparation is coming along well. The track is wet. We've had a lot of rain here, and I mean a lot of rain. The track is extremely wet, but I think it'll be fine by Saturday.
So let's back it up a little bit. Who is Steve Shackelford?
Well, Morgan's dad. I'll tell you what. One thing I am is I'm one of the first four 4-1 tractors to pull in the United States.
Wow.
That would be Clem Schluter, Dave Novak, Joe Shackelford and myself had the first 4.1 turbos on tractors in the entire United States.
That's
Holy
cool.
cow.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and we still got the same tractors and the same setup that we had whenever that started. It's been a long time
Really?
ago.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Awesome. Well, we'll jump over to Morgan. Morgan, tell us a little bit about the Show Me Shootout.
Yeah. How long has it been going on now? I was pretty young when we started all this.
2018 is when we started the Show Me Shootout.
Okay. Yep.
Going
So
on 8 years.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
we've been doing this for a really long time. And like my dad said, man, we have a full gang of people that help us out. But I bet you half of them don't know their job until they show up there and we put a T-shirt on them and tell them where to go. So everybody comes there the best way they can. And I'm so thankful for everybody showing up. But man, it's a good time. We love getting all of our sponsors in one place and getting to hang out and talk to them and catch up, because sometimes we only see them once or twice a year. So it's a perfect time for them to all hang out. And it's just a blast with the family. My favorite part, of course, is whenever I can crack a cold one at the end of the show. But it's fun all year round.
That's what I like to hear. That's a good time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's awesome.
Well,
We've got a fantastic VIP area. It's an elevated stage.
Oh, nice.
2 levels, elevated, and it's kind of different from what you see maybe in other locations. But our VIP area is at the start line.
Oh,
So
okay.
those folks are up in the air above the tractors and trucks as they take off, and of course, then they can watch them go, and then watch the pull at the same time on the big screen, which is at the other end of the track. And
That's awesome.
it seems to be a big hit. Our sponsors are. I could spend the entire show talking about our sponsors, guys.
No, I'm
They're
proud of
just
you
great.
for having something like that. That's fantastic, because we were talking about this a couple weeks ago about how Holes need to have some sort of VIP booth or something for the sponsors to show them value for their money. For
Yes.
Hey, this is what your money's going toward. That's great.
Yes. Well, that was the idea. This is not going to happen without sponsors.
Yeah.
It's just not. We don't even have enough seating if we filled the house full to not have sponsors.
Gotcha.
So we got to do for those as much as we can, and Morgan is the key to that, and she really knocks it out of the park.
That's great. That's awesome.
We do have to fill the event completely full to start the night out. So tell us a little bit about what vehicles we're going to see here this weekend in Warrensburg, Missouri.
Well, for the Outlaw Group, something we're going to see that I have never seen other than on video is the mini rods. I heard you talking about them in the previous cast, and we're going to have the mini rods, and I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be fun. I'm not sure what to expect. We have a wonderful track. Our track is it's just the right kind of dirt. It's very forgiving. Steve Bailey, who also pulls and owns Cat Excavation, and my brother Joe are both kind of stewards of that track and know how to bring it together. It's been GPSed, it's been tiled. It's a really nice track to work with. And so I'm looking forward to the mini rods hunkering down and getting some traction and getting wild.
As a fan, my heart beats when I get ready for mini rods. I think that's what your fans there and your crowd's going to love the most, because they're so just unpredictable, no matter if it's off the starting line or at the 100-foot mark or the 250, 275. Anything can happen with the mini rod. They could flip over. They can, I'm just saying, that's why I get so excited with mini rods, because your heart pounds, because you just don't know what's coming.
Yeah. I heard you ask earlier, what do you hear from your local crowd as to what they want to see? And we actually have the mini rods because we were asked to have them from some of our sponsors and people in town. And then those diesel pickups, now they're going to be coming from the MSTPA group. They have a nice 2.6 turbo Pro Street class. But man, the folks love those trucks. They love seeing those diesel pickups full.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna have, from the Outlaw Group, we're gonna have the mini rods. Chuck Schluter and his family help us every year. We're gonna have the light super stock ag chassis from the Outlaws. Pro Stock 4x4 trucks. You know, this is the home of 4x4 trucks. There are probably 12 Pro Stock pickups within, I would say, within 50 miles of my home.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we love having those guys. They put on a great show. They love coming, and we love having them. We're going to have the 10,000-pound Pro Stock tractors. My favorite, by the way, even though I don't pull in it. It's just my favorite class. And then two-wheel drive modified trucks and modified tractors.
Cool.
That's a good stack of classes there. So do you guys run one track or two tracks there?
We've got 2 tracks, 2 sleds. We're going to have 6 outlaw classes and 6 MSTPA classes for a total of 12. We added the MSTPA group last year, and wow, they really brought a nice addition to our show. I can't say enough good about it. They really did. They got some great iron, a great organization, good horsepower. They brought a nice crowd. We're excited to have them.
I think it's smart that you do that, Steve, because that really involves your more local puller, and then it brings in that national feel with the Outlaws, and you really true cater to both audiences. And for an MSTPA puller, like, holy crap, I get to be at a big event like this. Not saying they don't have big events, but they're more of a state level organization. And your event is one of the biggest pulls in the state of Missouri. And all of a sudden now they're part of that, and they tell their friends, they tell their family, and they bring in more people with them. Sorry I'm late, guys. I've had a crappy night. So
are you okay?
Good to see you, Jason.
Good
Still
to see
in
you,
his
Steve.
golf course attire there.
So I had the University of Dubuque golf outing today with my father-in-law. He played basketball there in the 70s. And my sons and I played, and it was hotter than holy hell. I didn't even finish. I left Dubuque, Iowa, and I ran. So I had to fire up another computer, and it finally is working. So life is good.
Nice.
So William Joseph Wilkinson has a question here. Will MSTPA run one track? Yes. That's how they usually do it whenever they're running 2 different organizations. One sticks to one, the other sticks to the other. And
not always, Logan. A lot of it depends upon insurance too. Just so you know.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll speak about that. We are not able to run one association on one track and one on the other. And it's because of insurance. We're going to run the Outlaw show first. And then when they're done, we'll get to run the MSTPA show. And that's how we had to do it last year.
What happens, Logan, is like, so we did this up in Mackville with the NTPA. We had to run the NTPA classes, and then we ran the Badger State classes because of insurance. Because if you have 2 tracks going with 2 separate insurance, if something happens on that other track, it could affect the other one. And that's just the nature of the beast.
Yep.
So,
yep. It's all about liability.
Yep.
Well, based off this last weekend out in Benson, North Carolina, I have a challenge for all organizations out there to beat the 121 vehicles in 240 minutes.
No, you guys are flying through them, but I think the high stakes is great. I just can't believe you can't get more fans in the stands, Logan, for that quality of entertainment. That was bad. That was bad. I hate to say it. I mean, you guys have some of the best stuff. There wasn't 500 people in the stands, Logan. Do you know what's going on with that?
Not as hot as it was in Benson. Just saying. Rick sums it up right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back. Be right back. 30 seconds.
That's all part of it. So, I mean, that's because you look at the horsepower that thing has and the money that thing's paying out. You know, did Farley have a bigger crowd this year or the year before? Did RJ ever say, Logan?
I don't think RJ ever said, but it was from my pictures that I took. It was full house.
It was full all the way down to the starting line?
Yeah.
All the way.
All the way.
Holy cow. Send me a picture of that because I want to see that. Not right now. Let's talk about Steve.
So we've got Steve Shackelford and Morgan Shackelford talking about the Show Me Shootout here. What's kind of left to get done for the event this weekend?
Well, I said earlier, it kind of falls into place. I call it decorating. We'll go up there. The fairgrounds are all mowed and weed eated. We sprayed about a month ago. We've mowed 2 or 3 times. We'll probably mow again late this week. And then about Friday, we'll start to decorate, which for me, that is sponsors. That's what we're doing, is putting up all the signage for our sponsors and getting the VIP area ready, the food prepared. We're going to feed the pullers again this year. I want to mention that Steve Riska of Rolling Smoke Barbecue is going to provide a puller's meal again, and it was a hit last year, and I know he'll knock it out of the park again this year.
Very good.
Come again?
I said it's very good.
Oh yeah, very good.
Nice.
For us as a group, we'll spend the rest of the week moving equipment, tractors, box blades, rollers, tillage equipment, watering equipment, leveling equipment, a bulldozer. That's what the rest of this week will look like for us. We'll do a sound system check. We're doing that and a light check on Wednesday night. But beyond that, it just kind of happens.
It's awesome.
Well, there you go.
That event has really grown, Steve. I know a ton of you guys work on that, but it's been great. I got to go down there in 22, I think, 21 or 22. I can't remember last time I've been down there, but it's a great venue, fans. And what are some of the towns like that you're close? How far are you from the Ozarks and some of that places, Steve?
90 miles from the Ozarks. The college is here in town. We're about 50 miles from Kansas City. We have a great location, and
I wish I could tell you what he was about to say.
Crowd last year was phenomenal. Could we have held more people? Yes, we could have. But our vendors, our concessions, the beer sales, the stands were relatively full. It was just a great crowd, and I think it's going to continue to grow.
I would think so too. So it is Pro Stock 4x4 country down there. Do you have Outlaw Pro Stock trucks, or do you have MSTPA Pro Stock trucks? Which do you have, Steve? Or do you have
Outlaw.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those guys have been awful good to us. They've supported this event for many, many years. Even before we started the Show Me Shootout, we had Joe and I promoted pulls, and Seth promoted pulls here. It's much smaller events, one-track events, and we've always had that class. And they've been a strong supporter, and we want to stay with them.
Yeah,
well, awesome. And then you mentioned there when we first brought you on the surprise edition of the mini rods coming in there.
Yeah.
So you've kind of got all stages of it. You've got the mini rods, and then you've got what we call a light modified tractor through the MSTPA, and then you got the modified tractors coming in through the Outlaws. So you got the whole spectrum covered of supercharged spark plug power there.
Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. It may be a little too much, but with 12 classes and both a national organization, a regional organization, we should have a little something for everybody. We really should.
Oh yeah, you absolutely do. You got it all covered, and that's what it's all about. For the fan, if you're a truck and tractor pulling fan, that's a great show.
Yeah. Diesel semis, would love to have them. Really would. Hope to add them in the future. It's a great class to watch. Great group of guys that do it. Something I'm looking forward to, and I'll tell you right now, the crowd likes them as well.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Well, Jason, since you came in Bittinger, we'll go by Biddy first. Since you came in a little late, what do you got for Stephen Morgan?
I don't have a whole lot. My signal's been crazy, so I'm surprised we even got on and you can hear us.
There's got to be at least one state trooper watching this, waiting for you to come flying by there.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yes, absolutely. We're just trying to make Vapor Trails to make it.
Just listen to Channel 19. You'll know where they're sitting.
Steve, who are some of your big, I might have missed this, Steve, but who are some of your big sponsors, Steve or Morgan, that have stepped up this year to really help you guys out?
We got some fantastic sponsors, Jason. There's too many to mention. And if I try to start, I'm going to fail. I'll miss somebody, make somebody mad. I sent Hope 4 different videos last night, and she's going to try to edit those for me and put them into a video, and they're going to play this week. But okay. I'm going to touch on some of the biggest ones. I'm going to touch on some of the oldest ones, just real briefly. I mentioned that we had promoted a pull even prior to the Show Me Shootout, and we did. And did I lose you?
No, I just muted
Over here.
Jason. 'cause
Okay,
he's
I
not
lost a
on the
little noise there. We had 6 or 7 businesses here in town that helped us 15 years ago, and they're still helping us today. Whatever we need.
Did we lose Steve again?
I think it
We
froze.
Yeah, we'll give him a
Gordon,
second.
take it
Come back.
away.
Yeah, so
Solutions are a huge supporter. Kingsville Livestock Auction is a huge supporter. DeKalb and Asgrow Seeds, huge supporter. Hammond's Roofing here in Warrensburg, they've jumped on. They're a huge supporter. We love them. Morgan, can you help me out with some of our bigger
yeah,
sponsors?
it's funny. I have my Excel sheet pulled up here with all of the sponsors on it, and I was scrolling down the list to see how many lines we had, and it's 54 lines, and most of those are repeatable supporters. So, I mean, amazing support. Dad, you
54?
54. And you cut out there for a little bit, Dad. So I'm going to start over in case you miss anything. Fully Equipment's always helped. Cliff Harris here in town has always helped. DeKalb, Hammond's, he said, Nutrien, Kingsville, Livestock Auction. Crown Power's been amazing. All Pro Electric and all of his entities. My dad's been really good friends with Monty Atkinson, and he's always helped out physically on the track and also with sponsors as well. And then also, I'm sure you all know Todd Bowles with Holganics.
Yes, everybody knows the Toddster, Morgan.
Oh yeah, they help out tremendously. I mean, I work for Holganics, so I can't say they. We, but we all do it together. But Todd Bowles is the man of the show, of every show it seems like. So he helps out and gets everybody excited too.
Oh, he does a great job. So
we're very fortunate. We really are.
That is awesome.
Well, how does is it the weather's dry, right, Steve and Morgan? Your forecast is dry, warm but dry, right?
Our forecast is dry this week. It's the first week since April 5th that we haven't had rain. So, but I mean, we're wet today. We're trying to spray today, and it's a bit of a challenge. It's a little bit soft, but I think tomorrow will be better, and then by Saturday, I think it'll be ideal. I think there'll be plenty of moisture to work with to build the track without adding a bunch of water, but I don't think it'll be too wet. I'm looking forward to a really good track. Good. Yes, it's going to be warm.
Yeah, no,
that was my next question: is how was the weather shaping up for this weekend?
It literally like 92 degrees on Wednesday, 93 on Thursday, 94 on Friday, and 95 on Saturday. That's the forecast.
I guess that makes that pretty easy to remember as long as you can count to 100 there. But let's try to leave it at that. You got it started late enough there in the day, starting at 7 o'clock. It will taper off and cool off there.
Yes.
And you'll be in for a nice, cool night of pulling.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, Steve, Morgan, thank you for your time. Have a great show this weekend. And thank you for being a promoter. It's the hardest thing in pulling. I don't care what anybody says, because it's so much. It's so much. If you've never promoted a pull, you don't know what I'm talking about. So,
Jason, thank you for saying that. Morgan, I'm going to say it online here. Thank you for all the stuff you do. Thanks to all our sponsors. I hope is going to be putting out some ads for me this week to talk about those folks. But thank you for saying that, because it is a hell of a job. We enjoy it, but it's a lot of work.
No, but you do. It's a disease. You want to do it, Steve. You want to do it for your community, your area, and I get it. And it's just a lot, though. You don't just if you do it right, you do it well. You just don't hang up a poster 2 weeks before at the local Casey's. This is something you work on all year round. So,
well, it takes a lot of time. Yeah.
At least Jason does recognize that Casey's is currently the best gas station in the country.
Oh, they're the best pizza. The best pizza, Logan.
Best pizza.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the only gas station some of our towns have. So
yeah, that is true, Morgan. That is true. Yeah. So
well, we appreciate you guys too. Thank you for doing everything that you do. And getting
it's fun. Hope does a good job with your account, and we love it. So
phenomenal. Well,
awesome, guys. Have a great night.
Enjoy the rest of your night, and best of luck this weekend.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck to all promoters this weekend. All promoters throughout the state.
100%.
Thank you, guys.
Good for the sport.
Thank you.
All right, Logan. Sorry about that. I had some computer issues. Jason's traveling, so it's the next 6 weeks are the hardest 6 weeks of our lives every year, guys.
I was keeping him company.
That's a good deal. All right, Logan. So you're always bragging how fast you guys move on the high stakes. What equipment do you guys have that makes it that good?
So we have this crew of I need to look at what tractors they're actually on, but they are highly retrofitted, and Rick will be able to help me out with the actual, but they're a tricycle, IH, and they can turn those things on a dime. And basically,
is it like the ones that come to Diesels and Dark Corners, Logan?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Like with the belly blade underneath and then the
Yep.
roller right behind
It's got
it? Okay.
a belly blade and scrapers, and then they got the roller behind it. So far, like at the start of the show Friday night, they had logged off 199 miles across the first two events. So, and then I think Big John Mears told us after the show, one tractor burned like 18 gallons of fuel and the other went through 23. So we were running and gunning, turning and burning.
If you can make the show faster as a promoter or an organization, that's the most entertaining thing we need to do, because nobody wants to come and see a track being prepped, right? We talk about all the time, like what we need to do to entertain in between hooks. But if you can turn stuff that fast, I haven't had a chance to tune in, Logan. We're always streaming something or running around. So, but you've mentioned it now a couple times, so I'm glad to. If you guys are banging stuff out, are you running 2 of those on each track or like 4 total?
Yep. 2. Well, the 2 do the one track and then the 2 do the other track. They just swap sides. So a 706 and a 1456 there.
So I know the Burton guys from Ohio or Indiana have a set of them. I know Weakland's built something like that. No, those are fantastic numbers. If you're busting 120 hooks through in 4 hours, so
it's pretty comical though, because you listen to Leslie Mears, and it's like it's so difficult to get winter interviews in live because they're just shoving trucks and tractors down their throats, and there's no break in the action to get a silent interview in. So it's kind of.
Well, I noticed when I saw your run on the stream on YouTube, they were talking about the mod that had just passed the leader mark when you were running down the track. They didn't even say your name until they did the replay. They were going that fast. So yeah.
I mean, it is pretty wild to see just how fast you can push. I think that was our first event that we got sub 2 minutes a tractor.
Wow.
How many high stakes events do you guys have left, Logan?
We've got 2 more events, technically 4, but 2 more locations.
Okay. When are they?
We will be coming up here at the beginning of August there in Columbus, Ohio, and then sometime rounding it out there in September there in Milan, Michigan. And
which one do you want me to come to?
Milan's going to be the closest for most of you guys.
Okay.
So, and I know there was a lot. This was the big thing covered in the drivers meeting there Friday, because I know there was a ton of messages. I got a couple of different rumors and whatever else floating around with all the big IHRA news that came out this weekend, is that everything that was going on with every other IHRA series out there has no effect with what's going on with Pro Pulling League. And this is kind of the interesting deal, is there was guys out there treating it like Daryl's piggy bank and just blowing his money. He said, Brian Lung told us that on a given event, they would lose millions of dollars a weekend on the drag racing series. So
that's
the
crazy.
Pro Pulling series has a plenty good business model.
Well, hell, the pullers are paying for it, and Fence paying for it, Logan. If that
exactly
the high stakes is paid for, there's nothing the promoter has to do besides sleds. Yeah. That's the best gig out there in the world.
One of the silly things I heard earlier on one of the other YouTube channels was that they were talking about, like you said, blowing through money at these events, right? The drag racing events. Like one of them was a Ferris wheel, supposedly they were paying $40,000 a day to run this Ferris wheel, and there was nobody there to ride the Ferris wheel. Like I don't get that. I don't know.
That's wild.
That is wild. That's crazy. Like I'm all for that, right? For the kids, like that's part of the event atmosphere, right? Get people coming to an event, but you got to have people there to begin with to rent a $40,000 a day Ferris wheel to even. You got to justify it somehow. So yeah, that's crazy. Well, I'm glad it's not going to affect you guys in the high stakes series. I'm glad that you found that.
No,
out.
I mean everybody was, we were hearing that too, and I'm like, they're not. How can it fail? The pullers are paying for it and paying for it.
Yeah,
are you kidding me? It's paid for. So,
one last question before we move on to Brandon Lee from Taylor Van Beek. Where's your big hat there, Jason?
Yeah. So I wore it golfing today. I wore it out in Rock Valley last weekend, and Rock Valley, Iowa was everything, guys. It's supposed to be. It is a top level event in the nation. So please, I know we got to get big minis in there for Logan. Hopefully we do that in the future. Then he doesn't have to drive out to Benson, North Carolina. He can just come to Rock Valley.
That is
Iowa
a long ways out there.
I love that hat.
I thought of you, Logan, multiple times because we went out and streamed Benson. The last time I think it was the Grand National. I think at the start of 24. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and they didn't have anything in 25, and then you guys were out here in 26. So, I thought of you because that's just a long freaking way, especially from Kansas.
Yeah.
Especially from Kansas. So
that hat was great though. I love that hat.
Yeah. I got that from John Bohr from the Code 3 polling team for my birthday present.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice cowboy hat. So I wore it golfing today, and I wore it in Rock Valley as well. So
it looked cool. It looked cool.
For once, we were not the farthest pollers.
Really?
Event, which was very surprising.
Who was farther?
I know for a fact that Brett Berg was farther than us. He was at 1,300 miles.
Okay.
We were only at 1,200.
Wow.
Only 1,200. But I guess my note says that we are headed next to Brandon Lee to talk
so
about.
You guys, Brandon Lee's got the Wild and Blue, and normally I'd have a video ready and a picture ready and all that stuff, and we didn't get anything ready because Logan, he drove all the way from North Carolina. We don't trust Stu with a computer. Bittinger's driving from Buck to Macon. We're not as organized as we normally are. So, but Brandon had a hell of a weekend at the Buck. The Buck had a hell of a weekend fighting the rain, and I was still shocked at the amount of people that came out to the Buck Motorsports Park, even with rain. I'm telling you, heat will kill a crowd or rain will kill a crowd, right? We all know this. Like they saw it in Benson. There was nobody in Benson, right? Okay,
correct.
I saw more people in Concord, Nebraska at a local county fair poll, and I feel bad. That sucks. As a puller, you want to pull in front of big crowds. Yes, you want big money, but you want people to watch you. So I guess they're just waving at the YouTube audience or whatever out there. So that's all part of it. But I was shocked at the amount of people that still came to the Buck, even with the crappy forecast, because I've been a promoter. And Logan, you know what it's like, Logan. Everybody's checking their phone, right? Checking their phone, and it's supposed to rain. There's a 40% chance of rain at 6, and everybody just stays home. And what the hell, So it makes you sad. It makes you sad. So, but it's always fun to get a puller on, and then we'll BS with Stu a little bit after we get done with Brandon.
Yeah, we were in our rain delay, and I tuned in up there to the Buck, and I'm like, why is there no vehicles going down the track? And then I saw the ticker across the bottom of the screen that said rain delay, and I'm like, oh boy.
I think they fought rain both nights. I was out in Rock Valley, but I was texting with our teams because they were streaming it. Brandon, you guys dealt with weather this weekend, buddy.
Yeah, both nights. It was rain about an hour right before the show started.
Yep.
But it didn't stop the fans. They kept rolling in. Electric atmosphere. Zane, the promoter there, he is awesome. He was constantly putting on his page, guys, we're gonna pull. No matter what, we are gonna pull. So he kept the fans updated the entire time.
Yep.
So what time did you guys end up starting there? I think it was Saturday night.
It was after 9 o'clock. It was pretty late. I kept telling everyone, I guess we're pulling on Sunday.
It was it was 9:30 when the first stuff started going down the track, Brandon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He was bound and determined to have that event, because it was supposed to start at 7, and he was bound and determined. So
he had 5 tractors I saw going nonstop working that track. I mean, just as wide open as they could go, getting it ready. So they don't mess around. I can tell you that on the track prep. They never gave up, nonstop. They didn't slow down 1 second, just balls to the wall, getting it done. I know I pulled. I was pretty late in the class, and I made it before midnight. So kudos to them for getting it done. They were rocking and rolling.
Yeah. I'm assuming Rick's talking about, did you guys get rain in Benson, you said?
We caught a nice little shower before the show there, and it cooled it down, and it was a lovely night right after that.
Nice. Good deal. Good deal. Brandon, how far were you from home from North Carolina to up to the Buck?
Well, it's 6 hours in a car, but in the rig here, you might as well turn that into 8 hours. So it's about an 8-hour drive.
Somebody said the Pennsylvania Turnpike is the worst set of roads in the world. Is that true?
No, I-70 through Indiana is the worst set of the roads.
Yes, I agree.
That road is.
That's actually a good poll question because a lot of pullers watch this and a lot of fans watch this. Where are the worst roads in the country?
I-70 and I-94 west of Detroit.
Nope, I-70 through Indiana. It was horrible. We have to travel it every single week, and Missouri finally listened to us, and just because we have to go across Missouri to go pulling every other weekend, they're blessing us with 6-lane the whole way across Missouri.
Nice.
Yep.
That's nice.
That's good.
Just because we have to go pulling every other weekend.
Brandon, one thing I like about you and your brother is the social media that you guys do. It's awesome. What motivates you to do that? Why do you guys do such a good job? And why should pullers step up and do a better job?
Well, I don't know, man. I've just been really blessed to have so much support. Me and my dad, my brother, we've always been about the kids. We give little wristbands to the kids. We give little flags that say Wild and Blue on them, and we let them sit in our trucks. And I'm 41 years old, and one time I was that little kid at the pool. So I try to give back what I can every time I get a chance to. In our social media page, we got 15,000 followers. I get so much love from everyone, and I try to thank them. And I know some pullers might say, well, it might be a little cliche. He's always on there thanking his fans, but hey, I come from nothing.
Who cares what other people think?
I come from nothing. I had nothing, and what we got now, I'm super blessed to be able to do it. And I got a huge backing of fans behind me, and I feel them.
Yep. No, it's awesome. I got to meet you out in Lumberton a couple years ago, and it's been great to see you guys. And I know you've got to compete at the farm show, and your dad's super passionate, and your brother. You guys are a good, solid team and a lot of fun. And I don't know. I mean, Logan, you can easily say the two-wheel drive class is one of the most, if not the most competitive class in pulling.
For sure, and it's been the most competitive class for years.
Yep. Because you're always going to have great numbers.
It's a tough class. It's a lot on the driver in that class because we all have very equal equipment. When you go to a show, you're not going to out horsepower someone. You better be on your game. You better have your gear ratio right, your weight set up right. You better drive the best you've ever drove, or you're gonna get your tail handed to you. Yep. So it's a challenge.
Yep.
So Brandon, how was your weekend at the?
I done really well. I was very happy. On Friday, I drew test hook. And it rained about an hour before the show. So all I'm thinking to myself is don't look like a fool, Brandon. You're here in front of everybody, huge crowd. Don't look like a fool. So I put the best setup I could in there, and the truck just laid down a beautiful lap, straight down Broadway, floated to front, 6 to 8 inches off the ground. There wasn't one doubt in my mind that I was going to keep that hook. So I was very happy with that hook. Now, unfortunately, looking back, it kind of built a road, and they started passing me as the pull went on. But at the time I pulled, it held the lead for 10 trucks or so. I've done the best you could do with the track conditions I had.
Yep.
And then Saturday, I was a late draw. I was probably 17th or so. So I got to watch a couple other guys, and track was a lot more muddy, but as the more the trucks went down the track and worked in the dirt, it got better and better. And to my thinking was, we're going to have to throw a Hail Mary at it. You cannot go out there and just take it easy and just get what you get, because if you do that, that's exactly what you're going to get. You're just going to get a mediocre pass. So I took and put every single weight I could put in the back of my truck. I loaded the weight boxes full. I detuned the motor just a little bit, took a little power out of the engine, and I actually went a little too much. The front end lifted pretty early, and the bad news is the track, they didn't have a motor grader, so it wasn't really level. It had humps, and I thought I was motocrossing going down the track. And the front end got up, and it drifted me left, it drifted me right. It was fun to drive, but the whole time in the truck, I'm just screaming, going, ah, holding on with all I could to keep her between the white lines and through the chaos. And next thing you know, we're at the end, and we're like, oh man, I think we just won this thing. I think I pulled. The winning pull was 339 at the time, and I was 338 and some change. So it was an awesome run. We laid it down, but I threw a Hail Mary in the truck too. I tried something crazy. I could have looked like a fool, but it worked. So sometimes you got to do that.
I think that's a lot of it there. Classes get such stuck in a rut, and you have to either go hero or zero.
Right.
And you have to make it work.
Yeah, and as soon as I done that, you wouldn't believe all the friends I had coming up. Hey, Brandon, can you help me? What did you do? How did you do that? And me being the nice guy, I just look at them and say, guys, put it all in the back. And I was able to help one of my good friends with the Dark Horse truck, Gage Kane. I was able to help him out some. I told him put it all in the back and do the best you can do. And he made a heck of a run and almost won that thing. So I was really proud of him.
Yeah, here's the top 10 leaderboard from Saturday night. I don't have the rest of them, but I got the top 10. So you can see Brandon came in fourth. How many trucks were out there in your class, Brandon?
I believe it was 27.
Okay.
So, two-wheel drives, there's always a ton of them.
Yep.
Quarter of an inch separated first and second there.
Easy.
Unbelievable. And, Gage, who got second, he's just a young kid. This is his rookie year. For him to be able to drive on those conditions that even a veteran struggles with, kudos to him. Kudos to the Canes. They've done a wonderful job.
Well, that's
so
true.
Where are we going to find Brandon Lee and the Wild and Blue team next?
I'm planning on going to Fort Recovery. I went out there a couple years ago, and crowd was amazing. Track was wonderful. Just a heck of a facility. We're planning on going to Fort Recovery, and if business is good, I've always wanted to go to Bowling Green. I've never been, so I'm going to try my best to make it out there. But like I said, if business is good, I own a hardwood floor business, and we always kind of take a little dip in August. Kids are starting school back, and vacationing's winding up, and people just don't really want to spend a lot of money late August. So
yeah,
I'm hoping business stays good. We've had a really blessed year this year, and we can make it out to those two events at least.
Well, if business is good, partying will be better with Stu. If you can make it, come see me.
I'm going to sure try.
That'd be awesome. Well, Brandon, thank you for being a great ambassador of the sport, and keep up the good work. And I hope to see you at the fort, my man.
Thank you, buddy. I sure appreciate you guys having me on.
No, it's great. Bert said we got to get Brandon on, and Bert's live streaming right now on Full Pull Live and from Greensburg, Indiana, running a camera. He's texting our little chat right now, so this is good. It's awesome. Thanks, Brandon. Have a good night.
All right, guys. Take care.
See ya.
Brandon Lee, everybody, Wild and Blue. I think they have 2 or 3 trucks total. I know the one brother has a truck, Logan, the black and white one, and then I think I think their dad has one too. So
I have to believe you're right with that statement there.
Yep.
That's cool.
Good stuff. So what's everybody thinking tonight? I was on Rock Valley, Iowa. The Outlaws is like the first national association I got to work with, kind of like with my social media and live streaming. So the Outlaws mean a lot to me. They have merged with the NTPA now. They're not going to, just like you got a lot of questions about the IHRA deal, all the drag strips, Logan. There's a lot of questions like, oh, if I have an outlaw class, is it going to be there next year? Ned Wallitzer, the president of WPI, was there. Kyle Petch was there. Kurt Van Beek was there. Full Pull owns half of the Outlaws too. They're in a merger with the NTPA. NTPA owns 50%. Full Pull Entertainment, who I work for, owns 50% of the Outlaws. So pretty excited about the future for that organization to continue to grow and the reach. It's two different parts of the world. I mean, Logan, it's out there in your neck of the woods, you know what I mean? So
Two completely different regions.
Pretty exciting. So it was good for the pullers to see that there is strong leadership, at the NTPA. Rich Schaefer is now in charge of the day-to-day operations. Ned is slowing down at NHRA. So I'm really excited about the future on that side of it. And then you have Pro Polling League doing what they're doing, trying a completely different concept with the high stakes. I think it's raising the bar everywhere. It's making everybody step over their game. And there is competition. Let's face it. And that's good for the sport because you want, as a promoter, you want the best pullers at your venue, right?
Yeah.
You do. So that's what they're doing with the money. The Fent money and the pullers all kicked in. What'd you guys pay again, Logan? 11 grand per vehicle?
Yes, sir.
So remember all of our predictions at the early year? We were saying Simons were going to clean up. I think Kester's cleaning up better than anybody.
Kester is
cleaning so impressive.
Taking 5 of the 6 top spots.
So So first is 10 grand. Second is 7,500, right?
Yep.
And third is what?
5
grand. So yeah, that's a $22,000.
Yeah.
22,000 plus another 17 and a half and whatever his other vehicle ended up.
Have there ever been a mini competitor that has done that ever in the past, regardless of association? There they finished 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, I've seen Adam Bauer and I've seen the Theobalds go like up in Macville. They want like 1, 3, and 5.
Okay.
How many minis are in your class, Logan?
There's 17 of us.
Okay.
So that's pretty freaking impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go 1, 2, 3 like that. So that's
cool.
All right. I think good old Stu's feeling pretty good about his picks from last week.
Well, a couple of them I was. I mean, like I said, Jeff hurt one. I was, and by the way, is Bill his dad, correct?
Yes, he had a stroke.
Yes,
I was following them on social media, and he followed.
My prayers going out to him, and like I said, I've had a few heart attacks and strokes, but you can't keep me away from Bowling Green and pulling. So I'm assuming he's already getting ready to go. I think they were coming out of the hospital. I thought a social media post said he was a green thumb to go home. So my thoughts and prayers are with him.
That he got the okay and the discharge light to head on out and head on back home.
Rick, I do suck in the mods, but I'm not picking against Simon. I'm not. But he hasn't done worth a shit this year. I don't think he's at a top. Is they breaking stuff or what, Logan? I haven't had a chance to watch.
I don't know. We've been too busy with our own program for me to care about anyone else's program.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said. We'll have to call Brandon and see what's going on. So it's all good.
So, well, let's kick it off. We'll run through that.
Shannon Laker says Adam flat out just outdone the field most of the year. He is on a rail. He sure is.
Yeah.
Starting off, limited pros.
Can you zoom that in at all, Logan, on your end?
Yeah, I gotta
be able to
help the old guy out here with bad eyesight. Okay.
This is Friday night's event.
Who did everybody pick, Logan?
And the Utter Obsession won. Jason had John Meyer Jr. in the Meyer Performance. I had Dean Holicky.
Ooh, Dean was back.
Stu had
Logan, can you tab over so we can see the distances, bud? Is that possible with your screen?
The distances are on the left, Jason.
Oh, Jesus. They are.
So I took off my glasses so I can read.
I'm so used to seeing them on the right. Sorry about that. So.
Yep.
Yeah, Dean must.
Who did I pick, Logan? I forgot.
Dean's draw was 4. Run order.
Okay.
And the Ruthless Binder. And then Chris had Justin Smith and Moody.
Okay.
Rick, I love it. That's why we do these podcasts. Come on, we make our picks. You just own it. But I'm never picking against the Simons. I don't care. So Kilbarger
none of us got that right. We don't give participation trophies around here.
Oh, come on, man. I was on the treadmill for 5 minutes. I should get a trophy for that.
Holy cow. Shane Maston won.
Shane Maston takes home the win there Friday night, and that's 1 point for Stu.
Nice.
Holy cow. Way to go, Stewie.
Telling you, man. Hey, a clock is always right, even if it's broke twice a day.
Jason had Casey Fritz. I had Mr. Dan Vinny. Of course, Stu.
Besides Kester, there's been almost a different winner every night, hasn't there been?
Yeah.
Logan? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you know what? And that's how it should be. With that level of competition, don't you think, Logan? With that many top-notch vehicles, you shouldn't have as many repeat winners. I mean, it should be this spread out.
Yes.
Okay, I finished second here. I thought I picked Cummins Killer 2.
Ooh, Terry Biggs. He won. He got the first weekend out in Durana, I think, or whatever they call that now. Redway 42.
Yep. So Chris Kilbarger gets that class with Terry Biggs.
Okay.
Jason had DeBro, and I had Mr. Trip Hazley. Mini rods, of course, Jason takes the cake with Walk the Line there.
Did I pick him?
You picked Walk the Line.
I think the only reason I picked Kester, Logan, is because he was out there a couple years ago. I watched him run NTPA Grand National, and I feel like he'd been out there and maybe would have an advantage for a setup.
This was great to see. We had both bargee vehicles there rounding out the top three, with Brett Berg taking the win in the super modified tractors.
Nice.
So I got second and third there, but we don't.
Hey, Logan, what's your relationship with Berg? Like, does he work on your stuff, or like just good friends? Because you talk about him a lot.
Brett's where we got all of our stuff from.
Okay.
So he's super good friend. Friday, super modified two-wheel drive trucks. Dale Nelson takes home the win.
Holy cow.
Oh, wow.
Jason had Mr. Jason Sullivan picking his name brother. I had Addiction.
Chris Kilbarger says his mod got a DQ.
Another point there with Dale Nelson and Forever Hooked.
You picked Dale Nelson, Stu?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Chris
Stu, I'm going to give you money on a full pull picks account and let you go to town.
And Chris had the Tatum pulling team. Pro Stock Tractors. Britt Meyer and Injected Funds takes home the win. And that is 1 point there for Jason.
Me or Biddy?
Biddy didn't pick last week.
Okay, that's right. He was.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't on. Yeah.
Okay, so I got 2 right this week?
Yep. Jason's got 2.
Holy crap.
I've got none.
That makes me super happy, Logan.
Dude's got 2 and Chris has 1. Hot Rod Semis. Lonnie Saylor and Holy Smokes takes home the win. And that point goes to Chris Kilbarger. So it's all tied up. 2, 2, 2, and 0.
Wow. Good job, Chris.
RJ. God dang it.
Let's see.
He was close.
Tough. Lonnie's tough. Those 2 are tough.
If Saturday night.
Where was DeBrew at? Man, Ryan's been fighting that damn truck.
DeBro was last.
Yeah, no, I see that now. I can read. Sorry. Kilbarger's excited. He says he got a sweep.
Once again, starting with the 95 Limited Pros, John Kuntz and the Diggin' Deer wins. Of course, that's 1 more point there for Walk the Line and Jason Schultz.
I picked Kuntz. Oh, no, I picked Kester, yeah.
You picked Kester, yes, sir.
I got the right tractor and everything?
You got the right tractor and everything.
Holy cow.
Didn't I get this one for the mod?
Stu did get this one with the run that made his dad.
Yep.
And kind of the whole weekend for that team.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like when Brett Favre's dad died and he still went and played that Monday Night Football game. He threw for like 900 yards. That's good old fashioned. I mean, Jeff is going to get one anyway. You can't keep him out of the winner's circle, but man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Holy cow! Evan went 1 and 2.
Evan Anderson goes
wow.
1 and 2
Wow.
in the super modified 2-wheel drive truck class. Doggone it! I thought Michael White was going to do better there. That is a tough class of 2-wheelers there. Mike Connie and Mac Nasty.
That's
takes
his first one. That I've been waiting for that. Ooh, Brent Meyer was right there. What are the distances between first and second on there, Logan? I'm sorry, my eyes are so tired.
Yeah, I can't see that either. Zoom in. There we go.
2 foot separated 1 and 2.
Wow.
Now 1/10 of a foot separated Tinker Toy.
Oh,
sorry,
that's-
1/100th of a foot.
So the Lincoln Diesel Specialty 4th place tractor, is that another Deere or is that the Fent? What's the Fent called, Logan?
Fent is called Make It Happen.
Oh, that's
down here.
Daryl's saying, right? Make it happen.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Super Farms. Trip Downing and Homegrown takes home.
Awesome.
So close to getting my pick there and getting my first
Hey,
point.
we don't care about participation.
Oh, no.
It's either- I love how it's okay if he gets second, Stu, but if we don't, so
I'm not
There's
giving
different
myself
rules
half
here for
points.
different
I'm not
people. There's
playing-
different rules.
Logan's
I'm not
kinda-
playing dirty.
Yeah, no, I didn't say a word, but you're kind of whining a little bit, like so close. Like, who cares? Who cares? You either win or you don't. You win or you don't.
Well, Chris gets another point there for Lonnie Saylor going first place both nights.
Okay.
Yeah, that okay. Go roll back in on that for me, Logan. Yeah, because I saw the Mining Mayhem and Mining for Dollars up in Door on the 4th, and then I haven't seen Spencer. Spencer was up there and Chris up there. Wow, where was RJ at?
Did he
21
break?
foot out of the hole.
Oh,
I wasn't able to watch that class because we packed it up and we headed for home.
went up Jason with an IHR tent.
I got 4 more nights I gotta dodge for Logan to.
Oh, we figured it out. We know what we need to fix.
All right. Well, you better get her done.
We're working on it.
Hey, a white GMC 1. That's still a win for me morally.
Yep, but Stu
Nobody cares
doesn't
about
get
your
the
morals,
point
Stu.
because he picked Cummins Killer 2, not 3.
Stu, I have people texting me and telling me I need to hire you full time. So I got to find a.
I'm
full-time-
down for it. We got to work this out. I got to get Logan help me redo the bearings and pack them, put new seals on the camper. I got the hitch now from
No,
Big
but you have to
Andy.
do more than just being a campground correspondent. Stu.
No,
need
no, I
more than
know,
that.
I know.
Yeah. So I can't afford just a campground.
No. We know I'm not good at hanging up T-shirts. We know that from Door, Michigan. So I honestly thought
How
thought
do we
the win.
settle this now?
I thought somebody threw it at me.
We've got bigger fish to fry. Sorry, Stu.
No,
But
you're fine.
Jason's got 3 points. Stu's got 3 points, and Chris Kilbarger's got 3 points.
So paper, rock, scissors.
How do we settle this?
1, 2, 3.
I think we settled
No,
it. in a
Let's
foot
do
race.
some. Let's do some picks for. Shoot, I have the lineups for this weekend in Macon. It'd be kind of fun to
roll
do
the dice.
another
Pick a class in
association.
Macon.
Yeah. What
Okay,
class do you
yeah.
want? Let me get my emails, guys.
Okay.
Stu? What are some of your favorite classes?
Well, mini rods, semis, and either mods or unlimited mods.
So mods are there, minis are there. I do not think semis are in Macon.
Okay, we can do mods.
Logan, how far do you live from Macon?
We're probably 3 hours from Macon. We're gonna pass Macon on our way to Henry this weekend.
Oh, you have another PPL pool?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I thought you guys were just running the high stakes.
No, sir.
How many people on your team, Logan? I never talked to you about. How many people are on your team?
It varies, but we have a pretty good core group
Cool.
of 4 guys that travel.
Oh,
with
okay.
us.
Cool. Nice.
It takes an army between doing all the maintenance and keeping
University
tires
recap.
fresh and everything else.
No, I'd say it's good. I'd quit my job and just roll with you and your crew, but you got to feed me, and that costs more than just paying me.
Stu, if you'll come work for just food, I'll figure it out. Okay. Because you've already told me how much money you make, and that's why I went, okay, I got to figure
No,
this out.
yeah, and we had inventory today at work, so I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things.
Hold on, let me let's do minis. Hold on.
Okay.
I was kind of waiting for Open Supers. There was a pretty big shakeup this weekend. With
At the
Jeff
Buck?
Hoden pulling the win.
Oh
off.
yeah, he rode that right. I got to watch that. He rode the right line perfect, Logan. He got out and just that track was really it was still super wet, and bouncy from the rain. They were first class. He nailed it, buddy. He nailed it.
I mean, we've got 2 votes right here for Supers.
We can do that. We can do Supers. That's cool.
Well, okay, so
Hey Jason, is your diesel Super gonna be there?
now the tin work. Guys, at this time I'm shooting for Bowling Green for the debut. So
Okay, if you you know me, if you make it for Bowling Green, I'll go goo for Gaga. I mean, I'll go shirtless by the track and wave a giant Remedy sign.
No, we got to get it out for our sponsor, the new company with the sheet metal. So, but they know what's going on. They know they're part of the reason with the delay because the hoods didn't fit and stuff. So, what do you guys want to do? I got minis. I got light super. I got the whole lineup.
Let's do light supers. You were just talking about that.
Okay, light supers. Are they in session 1?
Just Logan, when you bring it up, blow it up so I can see it because I'm old.
No, I got to do it.
Oh, okay.
Jason's got to do it.
Okay.
Light supers. I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to myself.
I gotta get a tablet, man. I gotta get a tablet so it's bigger so I can see.
Give me a second, guys. I'll get it here.
Oh, you're cool.
So this will be our tiebreaker. We have to pick.
Okay.
Thank you,
Logan. What places did you get in Logan in Benson, bud?
So we rolled in there. We picked out 2 of our top 10s this year. And then we had some technical difficulties with the red tractor there on Friday night. We made the first pass there of 415 foot.
What? That sounds like the Outlaws.
Yeah. I told Christy at the end of the track I was taking that hook, and she's like, no, we're going to reset the sled. But I said, I want to take that hook.
Yeah, I think you should. Kester would have went 490 then. So
Kester would have been through the concrete wall at the end. It would have been a no boy.
When they reset the sled on that in your class, Logan, how much weight do they put on more onto the sled?
I wasn't there. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
So sometimes too, they just make the box come up a little bit faster. Like when you see a sled operator kind of crawl underneath their sled, they're just moving the stops up so the box doesn't go back as far or back as far.
Okay.
So what they changed actually is, I believe they just increased the pan push down pressure.
Oh, so it hits quicker?
No, it puts more pressure down on
down the ground.
So
Okay.
It lifts the back of the sled higher.
Okay.
Hold on, I can send it to myself on WhatsApp. Give me a second, guys.
So where's Jason going to be this weekend?
I'm going to Macon, Missouri.
He's going to Macon, Missouri, he says. Where's Stu going to be this weekend?
I got to look and see what's local in the area on Saturday this week. I got to look.
Pay him, right? Stu, that's what you say.
No, I mean, if it's close enough, you don't have to pay me. I'll go. I mean, if I can just get afford enough gas and go, I'll go. I got to look at my schedule. John's done moving, so that's good. He almost poisoned me to death at his bar in his house last night after we got done doing all the yard work.
Somebody that didn't use me as a mortgage.
Yes, and I gave him shit about it. Believe me, I gave him I gave him lots of crap about it. And
if any pulling fans, I will pay for your appraisal. I'm gonna take care of my pulling people. Like Holzhauer, he always gives people deals on cars and UTVs if you're a puller, because that's just the kind of guy he is. So.
Man, so if you were in the business of doing a loan on a camper.
Was Shannon out in Benson with him?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. All right, here comes Light Supers, guys. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm on a different computer, and I'm 50 years old now. I don't go as fast as I used to. So.
This is why we need Kenzie.
Kenzie doesn't work for me anymore. She's all full pull.
What? Really?
She's full-time full pull.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
Let me see.
Oh.
I gotta get that comment down.
Yeah, that live on my phone, I can't. I can only see 40 through like
So this
28.
is the light super class for Macon on Thursday night. Session 1. There's 3 sessions in Macon. Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday night.
And this is the tiebreaker from this past weekend.
Okay, am
So
I
we have
missing
to pick a
something,
winner?
guys? Because I can
Do we
only
pick
see
a winner
28 through
again?
40.
Stu, shut up. Do we pick
Oh.
a winner again? Or do we whoever picks the highest placing tractor?
You pick one tractor, and whoever gets it the highest combined finishes wins it.
All right, I'll let Kielbarger go first in the comments. Okay, damn it,
Alter
that's what I
ego.
was going to take. Shit.
Okay.
Okay, because that's his hometown poll. Who do you got?
I'm going to do considered armed and dangerous.
I'm going to take one of the Whitworth tractors. I just don't know which one. Which one's doing better in points? I'm going to take Yield Express. You got that, Logan?
I do got that. This is fixing to get interesting, boys.
Yeah, so Alter Ego is winning Grand National points right now, heading into Macon. Got a 14-point lead over A&D Excessive Force. Super Stock Diesel Tractors, I think that's Esden Lane still. I can do a screen share just like Logan does. I just got to take that down. Who is Smog Media? Who's that? Must be a YouTuber. Filmed him out at London on Saturday. Have you heard of Smog Media before? Logan?
I can't say I have. I'm looking them up right now.
Oh yeah, and then I want everybody to know I fired Matt Carter. I saw his post yesterday on Facebook. So he's unreliable.
Oh.
He told me he's gonna work for me Friday, and then he took off for Benson. And I don't care if he went to Benson. You just can't tell me you're gonna work for me and then have it be okay. I guess Logan, he was funny. At first he was like, "Oh, they denied my media pass because I work for you." And I'm like, whatever. And they, all right, I'll have you work for me Friday night then. And then Friday morning he's like, "Oh, bro, I can't. I'm going to Benson." I'm like, well, go, but you're done working for me, because that's like the 3rd time he's done that to me. So, and he puts this big Facebook post up yesterday how doesn't work for Beer Money Pulling Team anymore. Yeah, I fired you. So that's how that
Smog
works.
Media. Everything planes, trains, and automobiles.
That's a great movie. What was John Candy's character's name, Logan?
I can't say I've heard that movie.
Oh, you never watched it? Oh,
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yeah.
He's too young. He's too young.
Oh, okay.
Let me look it up.
Del Griffith.
Can you guys see the Grand National points?
I can see it a little bit. Oh, it's
Okay.
small.
I'm just doing a screen share. It's probably not worth it.
Okay.
This looks pretty comical. I might have to look into this.
It's a great movie. Logan, the movies were better when we were your age than they are now.
They were.
Redline Fever's winning diesel super stock points, 3 over Super Rooster. So yeah, so that's good. And then I said light super was.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Hey, dude, by the way, Super Rooster, some of those are the nicest guys I've ever met as pullers. They came out to my site at BG a couple years ago and wanted to sign a camper and said hi to me when a lot of other pullers, didn't, they don't know me or anything, but like the guys Super Rooster were like so nice. So I always love talking with those guys.
Yeah.
Jason, bring your clubs. Shannon's going golfing with you.
Yep. If I can, I might do that. I had somebody else text me today too. So, guys, pulling is in the best spot we've been in a long time. It's kicking ass everywhere, and it's awesome. So let's keep the pedal to the metal, fans.
Cool.
We need you in the stands.
This one guy from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles kind of looks like Shane Gillis.
No, he's not. It's Dan Aykroyd. It was Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. Right?
Oh, Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
I know it's not Shane Gillis, but it looks like him.
Logan, do you plan on coming back to North Carolina before the season's over? I doubt it.
No.
How many miles was it?
1,200.
Now you know what it's like to be a Texas puller that runs with the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, I'm going to go out and start mowing my yard. I'm going to get as much done as I can before it gets too dark. So,
Okay.
Is it? I'll be.
Can I bring this up real quick on what's stewing?
yeah,
Yeah,
we're going to have a what's doing
Okay,
segment. We got to get
so-
a graphic.
So I sent you that AI. I didn't know if you wanted to use it or not.
Hold on. You start
Okay.
talking. I'll find the graphic.
Okay.
Go
So
ahead.
here's my thing for the week, guys. And I know this isn't pulling related, but this has to do with food, which of course I love. So here's my thing. When you guys go to a drive-through of fast food, whether it's McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, whoever it is, when you order a drink, do you expect the ice to be a quarter filled at the top, half filled, three-quarter filled, or all the way filled? Because my thing is, and I've been doing this for a couple months now, I've been going through every drive-through, every one I go to, I say, whatever my drink is, can I please have it filled with ice? And you would not believe the crap I get when I get to the window. Sometimes it's this much, sometimes it's this much, but it's never filled. And I don't understand what I'm doing wrong when I say, can you please fill it with ice before you put liquid in? They go, yeah, no problem. I even got charged extra at Wendy's for 50 cents. They said, yeah, we can fill it with ice, but we have to charge you 50 cents. So I get the window, and it was still only that much. And I said, wait, I paid extra for this damn ice. And they're like, well, it's hot when it comes out. I said, well, then pour it over a cup of ice and then pour it into another cup of ice. But I want the damn thing filled with ice. So I need comments right now. Am I the crazy one when I say I want extra or filled with ice and I'm only getting that much ice? There we go. So what's stewing? That's what I want to know, people. When you go through, unless you say I want light ice or no ice, how much ice do you expect in a cup when you get your beverage? Whether it's iced tea, pop, high C, whatever it is. How much ice do you expect in that cup when you go through any random fast food restaurant? That's
the biggest margin, like money making thing for these restaurants is soft drinks, carbonated soft drinks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
but the way I look at it is this, Jason. If I ask them for filled with ice, which I always do now because I like things super cold, they're giving me less product. So they should be making more money on my purchase because they're giving me more ice. The reason I like more ice, number one, because it's colder, longer, but also as the ice melts, I get more liquid. People tell me I'm crazy, which is fine, but I just want to know from people, what do you expect when you just go through and order a drink? If you don't say light ice or extra, do you expect a little bit, half cup? What's your thoughts on that?
What time did we start your segment? I got to clip this out for social media.
About 2 minutes ago, 9:45. Now, the other question that I have that's more relevant to just in general to pulling events, for food vendors that are at pulling events, no matter where you go, I would like to know this because me and my group that we sit with in the Northside Chairs of BG, we always argue about this. I love French fries covered in vinegar and extra salt to the point where even sometimes we get the bucket of fries where the bucket's actually filled a quarter way up with vinegar. Cannot get enough vinegar and salt on fries. So again, people out there comment, do you like a lot of salt and vinegar on your fries or do you just like them bare?
Logan, have you ever had vinegar with your fries before?
I've never had vinegar
I've
with
never
my
even
fries.
heard of that.
Oh,
it sounds Canadian, like all dressed chips and.
You guys not have ketchup in Ohio, Stu? Or
Ketchup
what?
we do. But when you go to BG, there's a couple of vendors that have literally buckets of fries, and Andy has this thing.
Ranch is better.
It becomes something of a salad when you put ranch in. Your fingers get all gooey and I don't know about. If I had a cup to dip it in, maybe like a cup of ketchup. But when you're just mashing your fingers into fries and you got a can of beer, or whatever, in the other hand, dude, you had fries with tons of vinegar and salt. I mean, I'm in heaven. Andy likes it that way. He's doing with his dad. When we go to Cedar Point, there's a big French fry vendor across from the Gemini called Happy Fryer. They're big, giant, thick steak fries. They put vinegar, salt, and chili and cheese on them, and you eat them with your fingers, get all messy. But I just want to know from people, what do you like when you do your fries when you're at a pull of the fair? Do you do just plain?
Smog Media, we got people commenting, Stu.
Okay.
Zip it. Smog Media says, I raw dog fries, no ketchup, no salt, no vinegar. I still haven't heard of vinegar.
Okay.
And then Holly 355 is watching on YouTube, and they said no vinegar. And then
Okay.
Chris Kilbarger says a quarter cup is normal. I used to design for Wendy's. That must be.
Oh,
something
yeah?
great.
Yeah. Okay.
I love ketchup and mayonnaise. I like to mix it together, Stu. That's my jam. So
I do that.
So,
Yeah, I can do
sidebar, what is like every restaurant has like their sauce.
Yeah.
What is the best restaurant specific sauce out there?
I like to dip my stuff in the Chick-fil-A sauce when I go to Chick-fil-A when I do the waffle fries. I like that. But I mean, Jason's onto something. Ketchup and mayo is delicious. Mixed together, that's delicious for fries.
Yeah, but
That
see,
is.
like Stu, that's what I love about you. Like, you're a true pulling fan. Like when
Yeah.
I go, the tractor pulling used to be fun for me. It used to be a hobby. Now it's a job. Like we're running
Yeah.
around streaming.
Smog
and
Media hit it
social
right
media.
on the head there. Cane's sauce, hands down.
Ooh,
You
okay.
cannot
Okay.
So we stopped
do
at
better than
Cane's.
Cane's.
Kenzie and Biddy and I stopped at Cane's after Fort Wayne, that indoor pull back in March, I think, or February. I don't remember, guys, when it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was before we went to Florida on our southern swing. So it'd
Yep.
been March. And I had Cane's, Raising Cane's that we was talking about. That was pretty good.
Nice.
It's the
Okay.
best chicken place out there. I mean, it tops
Logan,
Chick-fil-A
do you
and
eat
every
slaw
other.
on your barbecue sandwich, Logan?
I don't particularly do that. Then again, I don't eat barbecue sandwiches too often. I just have brisket right off the slab.
What was your puller meal at your high stakes? You always get excited about that. What'd you have?
Yeah.
this week?
You can set your watch to it. Friday night's pizza night, and you sit there and you draw your numbers. So then we had pork and bean. We had like grilled pork, beans, and what else did we have?
You found ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a roll and some other stuff there Saturday night with.
Oh,
hey,
that's a
Logan.
puppy.
It's my buddy Logan.
Oh.
Sounds the people, Logan.
For the record, I would not do that to Jason, but
You would not lick me. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. See that?
and then we had spaghetti on Saturday night.
Oh, nice. I love spaghetti.
But what took the cake all weekend was Jeremy Smith had soft serve ice cream running at his trailer 24/7.
Oh, Stu.
Oh.
Stu, I don't walk by a soft serve ice cream machine now, not think of you at the up in Door, Michigan, picking out.
Oh, it was the best. Like I just want to go next year and just put my mouth underneath it and just hold it for 5 minutes. It was amazing. It hit the spot because I every time I drink a bottle of water, right, or a can of pop, you know, I'm diabetic, so it's my medication's making me pee all the time. But for some reason, ice cream did not make me pee, and it soothed my craving, and I could go for like 20, 30 minutes until I went for another bowl. Like it was amazing.
You want
I
to?
feel like it's there. It should be. I love this what's stewing segment. We're gonna do this, but I just didn't know. I feel like we're also like on a Dr. Phil segment with Stu.
Oh, I'll tell you anything you want to know. It's just ice cream for me. And I don't know what it is now. Like ever since I went to Door, Michigan, and I've had that soft serve machine, and it was so good consistently all day long into the night that I've had a craving for soft serving ice cream ever since. And I love hard ice cream. Like I love a good Michigan cherry. I love a good chunky monkey. I love a good vanilla bean. I love a good strawberry, real strawberry, not yogurt. But damn it, when I've had this soft serve now, I'm just especially now that it's going to be in the 90s again all week. I'm just going to go to our local BG, you know, the Sunday station or whatever, and just get soft serve. And there's something.
I've got to look this up now. Chris said this at the beginning of the show. An Italian ice cream cone by GNR.
Yeah, I'll look that up. I will look that up. And by the way, if you guys, when you come to BG, the little building that's the 4-H milkshakes, out of this world, unbelievable good. So,
Stu, I'm gonna have somebody follow you around and just do food reviews in Bowling Green.
yeah, I talked to my buddy John about it.
It's
Yeah,
in
we're
the
all down for
mall.
doing that. I'd love to do
Is
that.
John the guy that bought the house and didn't use me as a mortgage lender?
Yeah, so you can tell him he's got to do it. He's not going to get any like free food or anything from you. He has to do it for punishment. Yeah.
Yeah, John.
Oh,
he's
we
got
lost
it
him.
in. So
They
They take a hollowed out loaf of Italian bread, stuff it with meatballs, mozzarella, marinara, and Parmesan.
I would love that.
Not ice cream, but that sounds not good for a mini rod driver.
No, because you'd have to wear Depends. But I mean, that sounds amazing if you weren't driving for about 6 hours.
All right.
That's
While
something-
Stu talks about his Depends and his ice cream, everybody that's still watching, type in the comments where you're going to watch polling this week. Let's do some promotion. Please. I'm going to Macon, Missouri, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. NTPA Grand National Truck and Tractor Pulling returns for the first time in many years to the Show Me Showdown. Show Me Shootout. No, Show Me Showdown. Show Me Shootout is Warrensburg. Show Me Showdown's there. So, and then where are you going, Logan?
I am headed to lovely Henry, Illinois for the event that has been dubbed America's Poll right here in the heartland of the USA. Get to spend Saturday night there with the lovely Pro Pulling League crew. Catch that live there at the Marshall-Putnam County Fairgrounds. I believe the show starts at 7, but come on out early and enjoy the time, walk around the pits there. And all live stream will also be able to be caught live on propolling.tv.
Amanda Stern is heading to Macon, Missouri for all 3 sessions. I'll see you there, Amanda. Yeah, Macon, Missouri is at the fairgrounds. Henry is at their fairgrounds too. That's an awesome poll. Single track, or no, they run 2 tracks there?
They run 2 tracks.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
And the biggest, whatever you call it. Why can't I think of the dang name? The thing where they crash 2 cars together, Jason. Doggone it.
Demo derby?
Yes, that thing.
Oh,
The biggest demo derby there the night before.
nice.
So
Got one
Hurricane
for Adrian, Missouri. I believe MSTPA is. I don't know if they're having another event there or what's going on with that. But he's headed, or they are headed to Adrian, Missouri. Speaking of Archie and Adrian, we were coming back and we were about halfway across Missouri, and all of a sudden this big black toter and trailer rolls up on us, and the only thing you see is one X across the side, and it was our lovely neighbors from down south, Matt Johnson and Abby, blowing our doors off, headed home from Benson there. Stu,
Been
where
leaving
you-
and-
yeah.
What's that?
What you going pulling this weekend?
I have to see what's close to me. Yeah, I gotta look and see what's close. So yeah, I don't know where. I will probably be going somewhere, just as long as it's within 100 or so miles. So I gotta look and see what's in Michigan, Indiana. I don't know what's going on. Anything close to Toledo and Bowling Green, I don't think there's anything going on close to us. Unless it's OSTPA, I gotta look on their schedule. But yeah, no, you gave me a new idea for next week. What's doing? We're gonna talk about the speed limit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the speed limit postings. That you just inspired me to do that for next week. One of my 2 topics is gonna be speed limits.
Jason, you there?
No, yeah, I'm reading text messages from Greensburg, Indiana. People
Oh.
can't well, they're it's like brush pull time now out there. The NTPA stuff's done, but I wanted to keep streaming it on Full Pull Live.
Yep.
So but people keep walking in front of the camera, so that my guys are getting mad. John Ott texted me with the Chaotic Motorsports. He said he will see you and Henry on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
So I'm assuming he's going to come run minis. Is he coming to Macon? Are minis Thursday, Friday?
Minis are Thursday, Friday.
In
Same
Macon?
with 2-wheel drive trucks, and then everyone out of Macon can still head out there to Henry for Saturday night. So that was a big thing that they drove home earlier in the show, is that the classes are designed to where you can still kind of jump around and run both circuits.
I love it.
Nice.
I love it. Well, guys, unless you got anything else, I'm tired. So.
I am tired too. It's been a long day.
It was good
And
talking to you guys, though.
I've got
This is what we
still
do
a lot
every
of work
Monday
left
night,
to do
Stu.
tonight. So
Every Monday night, Stu, this is what we do.
Nice. You guys don't get enough credit for working your butts off. I don't think people really realize, Jason, what you guys do for Full Pull and for Beer Money. And I think the more people see what you guys do, they really should appreciate you guys more and more. So
we don't need accolades. Just trying to grow the sport, buddy.
I get it, man. I just want to say thank you because you guys do work your butts off. Thank you.
It's all good. The next 6 weeks are crazy for anybody involved in pulling. The next 6 weeks are hell.
We are out every single weekend until I think Hillsboro.
When's Hillsboro, Logan?
The 14th,
okay,
I think, or the 13th, somewhere in there. The weekend there before Bowling Green.
Yep, 36 days to the campground opens. See, I don't do the countdown to the event. Everybody does the countdown till Thursday, session 1. I do the countdown until noon at Tuesday when I can go into the campground. That's my countdown. So
you are something else, Stu.
Dude,
we love you, Stu.
If that's all we got, then we will catch you next Monday night.
Yeah.
We'll get to hear from a couple more promoters and then continue on with what's stewing with Mr. Stu. But
remember, live for today. Tomorrow's not guaranteed.
Hey, there Stu, will you make a graphic for Seth, our starting line camera guy?
Oh yeah. Yep. Do you want him with the camera?
What do you think, dumbass? Come on, bro. Come on, Stewie. No, I have a good picture of. I'm just messing with Stu. Stu's my friend. I will, even though John, his friend, didn't use me as his mortgage lender, I will. I'll send you a cool picture, Stu, that you can play with it. Okay, bud.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Logan, I love you, buddy. Thanks for doing this. So,
thank you, boys. We will see you next Monday.
Everybody, take a friend or a family member or a coworker to a truck and tractor pull this weekend. It's awesome. It's the greatest motorsport on earth. Show them.
And it doesn't get any better than that. Stay cool, because it's hot outside.
You pushing the button, Logan, or am I?
I got the button. We'll catch you next week. Have a
When the power hits the track, GMS is behind it. Family owned, built Butler County, Ohio, trusted worldwide. GMS delivers the good stuff: oil primer pumps, diamond forgings, darkened sleeves, precision bearings, and piston rings. From rods to complete front drive assemblies, we've got it covered. Led by Brett Payne and backed by a skilled crew, GMS is more than a machine shop. We're your pulling partner. GMS, solid parts, reliable service, built for the long haul.
Get top-quality truck parts, as well as expert application information about tractor pulling and clutch assembly, from our professionals in Waynesburg, Kentucky. Call Kenny's today.
Contact Corsa today and ask about their pullers packages that give you all the information you need to know about your engine.
Extreme Performance and Tire Cutting in Rock Valley, Iowa gives their customers the most competitive edge possible. Be supreme. Buy Extreme.
Lincoln Diesel Specialties offers high-quality diesel performance products and services for various models of trucks. Check them out online.
The Pullers Championship is presented by a team of people with a commitment to the sport of pulling and a need to give back to the sport they love. The Pullers Championship was not created to be exceptional. It was created to be the exception.